She was an honor student who enjoyed most of her time at Boca Raton High School. But now when she talks about where she got her diploma, she won't even give her name.
Because I don't want the school to have any further punishments towards me if I speak negatively about them.
We'll call her Catherine. She's one of several Boca Raton High students who say they had similar experiences. Hers began with a new boy at school, a total stranger. When school officials began to suspect him of illicit activity, they seized his cell phone and examined all of its contents.
When they saw his, they found out who he had been in contact with, then who those people had been in contact with. Eventually, they got to my phone.
In Palm Beach County, students are allowed to have cell phones as long as they stay turned off in pockets or purses. Teachers and principals have the right to seize the phones if the rules are broken. But Boca Raton High, an A-rated school with a national academic ranking, has an additional policy. It says the confiscated phones can be examined and students punished for what the student handbook calls illicit contents.
6 other students and myself were all suspended in one day, all due to information that stemmed from one person's phone, and just if they hadn't gone through text messages, none of this ever would have happened.
She won't talk about what activity was suspected or how she supposedly was implicated by her phone. The point is that despite a clean discipline record and a 4.8 grade point average, Catherine got a 10-day out-of-school suspension, all because of a text message found on her BlackBerry. The controversy reached the ears of fellow Boca Raton resident Jeffrey Nadell, the 18-year-old president of the National Youth Rights Organization. That's a 10,000-member organization with an office in Washington.
This is a course of conduct on the part of the Boca High administration that is simply unjustifiable, and it needs to stop. We cannot educate young people to be good American citizens by violating their rights on a daily basis.
And that's what he sent in a letter to school principal Jeff McKee, along with a briefing on student rights cases from the U.S. Supreme Court. He says those cases protect students from unreasonable searches. Principal McKee did not respond to interview requests sent through his assistant, but he admitted to the Sun-Sentinel that cell phones have been seized and examined. School district spokesman Nat Harrington doubts there was evil intent.
That's what administrators are always motivated by, safety and minimizing disruption.
Harrington would not discuss specific cases, but he said the incidents would be investigated.
Appropriate action will be taken if the action is indicated.
There are other allegations. According to Nadell, some students were forced to turn over cell phone passwords under threat of harsher punishment. Others had their cars searched based on clues found in their cell phones. Catherine participated in programs that allowed her to shorten her 10-day suspension and avoid damaging her academic career. She's just started classes at the University of Florida, but her high school memories, which should have been pleasant, aren't.
I really did like Boca High until this happened, and after it, I had no respect and no trust.
Rick Stone, WLRN, Miami Herald News.